Hello students, welcome to our online teaching class of Balani Public School. Today we will discuss English of class 8, Honeydew, chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is The Tsunami. The name of the chapter is The Tsunami. So before you read, look at your book. Look at the map of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands given here. Here has been given about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, you know, and here also the north. First there it has been given North Andaman, Middle Andaman, Lower Andaman. There has been given Little Andaman, Port Blair, Andaman Sea, Andaman Islands, Indian Oceans, Nicobar Islands has been given also. In the Nicobar Islands, there are Tarasa, Kachal, or Little Nicobar, Nankauri, Great Nicobar. All these places have been given in the island groups, that is in the Andaman and Nicobar. And if you look at it, the Bay of Bengal, you know it. Okay. So now read the sentence below. Read the incorrect ones after correcting the mistakes. There has been given. You look at your book very gently. So now read the sentences below. Rewrite the incorrect ones after correcting the mistakes. Kachal is an island. First. Kachal is an island. Number 1. Rich. True. Number 2. Kachal is a part of the Andaman group of islands. Kachal is not a part of the Andaman group of islands. It is a part of the Nicobar Islands. Nicobar Islands. So it will be false. Nankauri is an island in the Nicobar group. It is true. Number 4. Kachal and Nankauri are more than 100 miles apart. There has been given, it will not be 100 miles, very nice. So it will be false. Number 5. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are to the west of India. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are to the east of India. So it will be false. Number 6. The Nicobar Islands are to the north of the Andaman Islands. The Nicobar Islands are located to the actually south of the Andaman Islands. So it will be also false. All these things have been given before we start the topic, the tsunami. You know, is tsunami, what do you mean by tsunami? It is a Japanese word. A tsunami is a very large and powerful wave. A tsunami is a very large and powerful wave caused by earthquakes under the sea. Earthquake takes place, you have observed it, you have listened from your parents, grandparents, and from elders also, and you have learned through the books of geography or others also. So a tsunami is a very large and powerful wave. It is caused by earthquakes that takes place under the sea water, under the sea. On 26 December 2004, on 26 December 2004, there was massive earthquake or a cyclone took place, or a tsunami took place. Okay, so on 26 December 2004, a tsunami hit Thailand and parts of India. Okay, a giant tsunami took place on 26 December 2004. It hit Thailand, India, also island country, and parts of India, coastal India. Okay. So here that is Thailand and parts of India. Which place of parts of India? These are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So India of India, Andaman and Nicobar, Andamans and Nicobar Islands, and the coastal area of Tamil Nadu coast. All these places were hit by the tsunami that took place on 26th December 2004. So here are some stories of courage and survival. You must be a question must be taking place in your mind. A question must be raising in your mind. Who had written this tsunami? Who is the writer of the tsunami? Yes, no. So no, it is not. It is fact. This chapter of the tsunami consists of some events, true events that took place during the tsunami in December, on the 26th of December 2004. So it is facts, it is not fictional. Here are some stories. Here we will read some stories of courage and survival. Okay. Here are, in this chapter we will come to know about some courageous stories. Did animals sense that a tsunami? Did animals sense that a tsunami was coming? Some stories suggest that they did. In this story, we will come to know whether the animals have six senses, whereas the human beings have five senses. How the animals can know earlier about the approaching of a tsunami than the human beings will come to know in this chapter. So let us show, are you clear? The tsunami is a very large and powerful wave touched by earthquakes that took place under the sea. Such type of a tsunami took place on 26th December 2004 that hit Thailand and parts of India. The areas affected by areas of India which were affected Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Tamil Nadu coast. Okay. So this story consists of some courageous. This chapter, the tsunami, consists of some courageous stories, and who courageous stories? Who are the? We will come to know one by one about these stories. These stories are all from the Andaman and Nicobar archipelago. Archipelago, you know, a group of many islands. Archipelago. It has been given in your book, no need to write on the blackboard. Okay, archipelago means a group of many islands and the surrounding sea This is known as archipelago. So which stories are all from the Andaman and Nicobar archipelago. Igneous was the manager of a cooperative society in Kachel. His wife walked him up at 6 a.m. because she felt an earthquake. Ignatius carefully took his television set off its table and put it down on the ground so that it would not fall and break. Then the family rushed out of the house. As I have told you, this chapter of the tsunami consists of some courageous stories which had to face during the tsunami of 2000, December 26 December 2004. So in the first point, in the first page, we will come to know about the story of Ignatius. In the beginning, we will come to know about the story of Ignatius. So who was Ignatius? what was his courageous activities. We will come to know in this in the very beginning. Igneous was the manager of a cooperative society in Kachal. You know, Kachal is also a place which is located in the Nicobar Islands groups. Okay, so Ignatius was the manager. He was working as a manager in a cooperative society which was located in Kachal. His wife woke him up at 6 a.m. His wife woke him up at 6 a.m. because she felt an earthquake. Because his wife held the approach of an earthquake, so his wife woke him up at 6 a.m. Ignatius carefully took his television set up its table and put it down. Here, take up. What do you mean by take up? Take up means take up. Take up means to remove. Take up means to remove. So here, Ignatius carefully took his television set off its table. That means he removed the television set from the table and placed and put it down on the ground so that it would not fall and break. Okay. So thereafter, then the family rushed out of the house. Then the entire family of Ignatius, then they rushed out of the house. When the tremors stopped, tremors you know, quakes or a slight shake are the tremors. Tremors, that is the earth shaking during an earthquake, has been given in both. So here tremors means quakes. Tremors means quake. Tremors, quakes. So when the tremors stopped, they saw the sea rising. At first, it showed up the tremors came, and when the tremors stopped, they saw the sea. Who saw? All the family members of Ignatius who were living in Kachal. Okay, so all they saw the sea rising. How the sea rising? How the sea was rising? In the chaos and confusion, in the chaos complete disorder and confusion. Chaos means complete disorder and confusion. Here, in the chaos and confusion, two of his children got hold of the hands of their mother's father and mother's brother. Mother's father and mother's brother. His grandfather and uncle, maternal uncle. Yeah. So two children of Ignatius, they got hold of the heads of their mother's father and their mother's brother. Okay, and they rushed in the opposite direction. They rushed in the opposite direction just at that time. He never saw them again. Who never saw them again? Ignatius. Ignatius never saw them again in such situations. Okay. And his wife was also swept away. That means he never saw them again. That means all these two children, along with their grandfather and uncle, they were swept away in the tsunami. And his wife was also swept away. His wife of Ignatius was also swept away. Only the three other children who came with him were saved. Only three children who came with Ignatius were saved. That means in such situations, Ignatius had to lose his wife, children, father-in-law, and brother-in-law, all the children. Okay? This is the first story regarding the stroke of the tsunami that took place in December 26 December 2000. In the second story, we will come to know about Sanjeev, who was the police. In the second story, we will come to know about the character of Sanjeev, who had to also face the tsunami. So, who was Sanjeev? Sanjeev was a policeman serving in the Kachal island of the Nicobar group of islands. he somehow managed to save himself, his wife, and his baby daughter from the waves. Okay, Sanjeev was a policeman who was working he was working as a policeman in Kachal, and here also he somehow managed to save himself. He could manage to save himself, his wife, and his baby daughter from the waves. Okay? He could save himself, his baby daughter, and his wife also from the waves. But then he heard the cries for help from the wife of John. Just like that, who was John? John was the guest house cook. John, the guest house cook. He could save himself, his wife, and his baby daughter. But when he heard the cry of the distress cry of the wife of John, who was the guest house cook, Sanjeev jumped into the water to rescue her. Then Sanjeev jumped into the water in order to rescue her, in order to rescue the wife of John, who was the guest house cook. But they were both swept away. Both Sanjeev and the wife of John, both were swept away by the great waves of the tsunami. Okay. Thirdly, we will come to know about Meghna, who was a 13-year-old daughter. Meghna. So 13-year-old Meghna was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. She spent 2 days floating in the sea, holding on to a wooden door. 11 times she saw relief helicopters overhead, but they did not see her. She was brought to the shore by waves and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. In a daze means in an unconscious or senseless, in a daze. In a daze means unconscious or senseless. So in the third story, we will come to know about the character of Meghna, who was just a 13 years old girl. She was also swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. She spent 2 days floating in the sea. She spent for long 2 days floating in the sea, holding just onto a wooden door. A wooden door was floating on the waves of the sea, and she had to spend for long 2 days in the sea, just holding onto a wooden door. 11 times, she saw the relief helicopters overhead. Relief helicopters bringing help to people, providing food or drinks or other things also. So these relief helicopters, 11 times, Meghna saw 11 times relief helicopters overhead, but they did not see her. It was a matter of unfortunate. It was a very ill luck. It was a very unluckily, but she could not see. But unluckily, they could not. The rescue staff in the helicopter could not see her. Okay. She was brought to the shore by a wave. And was found walking on the seashore in the day. Thereafter, she was brought to a great shore, she was brought to the shore by a wave, and she was found walking on the seashore in a dead, unconscious manner or in a senseless. Okay. Fourthly, we will come to know about Almas Javed. Almas Javed. In the whole story, we will come to know about the character of Almas Javed. Almas Javed was 10 years old. She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair. She was Almas Javed was just 10 years old. She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair, where her father had a petrol pump. He was a student. He was reading in Carmel Convent schools located in Port Blair, where his father had a petrol pump there. Okay, and here her mother Rahila's home was in Nankauri Islands. Her mother Rahila's, the name of her mother was Rahila's. Her home was located in Nankauri Island. Okay, the family had gone there. The entire family had gone to the Nankauri Islands where in order to celebrate the Christmas festival. What happened there? When the tremors came early in the morning, that family was sleeping. When the tremors came very early in the morning at 6 a.m. On 26th December 2004, and at that time the entire family was sleeping. Alma's father saw all the members of the family were sleeping. Alma's father saw the sea water recede. Recede matlab book back. Recede means book back or go retrieve. It has been given in your book. Okay. So here Alma's father saw the sea wave recede. He understood that the water would come rushing back with great force. He woke everyone up and tried to rush them to safety. When Alma's father woke up very early in the morning, and he saw that the sea water was receding, and suddenly he could understand that again the water will come forward with a great speed. So he woke up and he woke everyone of the family and told them to rush or tried to rush them to a safer place. Okay. As they ran, her grandfather was hit when they were running in order to save themselves. Her grandfather was hit on the head by something and he fell down. Just at that time, Alma's grandfather was hit by something and fell down. And when he fell down, her father rushed to help him. Then her father rushed in order to help him. Just at that time, then came the first giant wave. Giant, very big wave that swept both of them. Okay, so when they were rushing to a higher places, safer places in order to save them, just at that time, her grandfather was hit by a giant wave that swept both of them also. And her father rushed also to rescue his own father, but what happened? Then both they were swept away. Okay. Alma's mother and aunt stood clinging. Alma's mother and aunt stood clinging to the leaves of a coconut tree, calling out to her. And Alma's mother and her aunts they stood clinging, keeping holding firmly to the leaves of a coconut tree, calling out to her. A wave uprooted the tree. When the wave came and it uprooted the tree, and they too were also washed away by the great waves of the tsunami. Alma saw a log of wood floating. Just at that, Alma saw a log of wood just floating. She climbed onto it. Then she fainted. After climbing onto it, she fainted. And when she woke up, she was in a hospital in Kamutcha. Okay, and when she woke up, she found herself in a hospital in Kamutcha. Name of the place, Kamutcha. Okay, and from there she was brought to Port Blair. Thereafter, in that hospital, she could be recovered, and she was brought to Port Blair. the little girl does not want to talk about the little girl. Almost does not want to talk about the incident with anyone. Okay, she did not want to tell. She did not want to talk about the incident with anyone. She is still traumatized. Traumatized means greatly shocked. This is remember traumatized. Traumatized means greatly shocked. Greatly shocked. At a distance. Okay. So in this way, first part has been completed. There are some comparison checks, see whether the following are true or false. First one, the comparison check. Say whether the following are true or false. We have to say first point first. Ignatius lost his wife, 2 children, his father-in-law and his brother-in-law in the tsunami. True. Number 2. Sandeep made it to safety after the tsunami. False. Number 3. Meghna was saved by a relief helicopter. False. 4. Alma's father realized that a tsunami was going to hit the island. Alma's father realized that a tsunami was going to hit the island. True. Number 5. Her mother and aunts were washed away with the tree that they were holding onto, that is coconut tree. True it is. So in this way, the first part of the chapter has been completed. Very soon we will discuss in the next class the part 2 of